Hi, and welcome to OWL Bytes. Today, we'll discuss how to make the most of a very powerful tool that we writers tend to take for granted, our keyboard. This video is intended as a companion piece to our recent video on hyphens and dashes. To be totally honest, I couldn't figure out how to easily type the N dashes when I was editing that video, so I figured, hey, maybe some of the people watching could use the help too. Alright, stop me if this sounds familiar. You're writing a paper for your class, and one of your sources has a special character in her name, like this, or maybe even this thing. You can't find it on your keyboard, so you Google a word that contains that character, and then you copy and paste it into your paper and adjust the formatting to match. Fine, whatever. But then eventually you need to write that name again, and in the meantime you've copied something else to your clipboard, so now you gotta search through your document for the last place you used that character. And if you can't find it, it's probably quicker to go back to Google, but then you'll need to reformat again. Yeesh. That's what I always used to do. And sure, you can survive that way, but it's such an inefficient use of your time. Luckily, there are much easier ways to handle special characters in Microsoft Word. My favorite method involves assigning a hotkey to any weird characters I know I'll need to use. First, I find the character I need and I paste it into my document like normal, but this will be the only time I do that. I then highlight the character and I go to Insert, Advanced Symbol. Now, I'm working on a Mac here, but on a Windows machine, it's almost exactly the same thing. I go to Insert, and then Symbol, and then More Symbols, and it gets me to the same place. Now, if you highlighted the character, like I said, it should be automatically pulled up in the window that pops open. Once you're here, click Keyboard Shortcut or Shortcut Key. A new pop-up will open that displays the symbol and any keyboard commands associated with it. If there aren't any, the current keys box will be blank. In that case, all you need to do is click on the box that's labeled Press New Keyboard Shortcut or Press New Shortcut Key, and you can assign your own hotkey. So, for example, let's say that I know I'll be using this thing a lot in my document. I highlight the character, click Insert, Advanced Symbol, Keyboard Shortcut, and key in a set of keys I want to use to type that character. Let's say Command, Control, Shift, A. I click Assign, and I'm done. Now, whenever I'm in my document, if I press Command, Control, Shift, A, I'll get this thing. See? It's real easy. Later, if you want to turn off the hotkey, just follow the previous set of steps, click the hotkey you assigned, and then click Remove. Another easy way to deal with weird characters is to take advantage of the AutoCorrect feature that's built into Word. To do this, go to that Advanced Symbol window again, and this time click on AutoCorrect. Alternatively, if you're on a Mac, click Tools in the upper menu bar, and then click AutoCorrect Options. Gets you to the same place. Once you're here, you can tell Word to automatically replace a certain word with a different one whenever it sees it. So, for instance, let's say that for whatever reason, we're going to be using the Spanish word señor in our paper a bunch. In the AutoCorrect window, we can tell Word to replace the incorrectly spelled word S-E-N-O-R with the correctly spelled señor, note the tilde, whenever we type it. Just type senor under Replace and señor with the tilde under With. Once we've done that, we can just type senor in our paper, and Word will automatically replace it with señor. See? Voila. The only problem with this method is that because it occurs without deliberate input from you, the user, you need to sort of ensure that Word isn't accidentally changing things you want to leave unchanged. As long as you don't add tons of special autocorrect terms, however, you're usually fine. By the way, you can turn this off at any time by going to the AutoCorrect menu again, finding your word, and clicking Delete. Boom. Finally, if you can't get the previous tricks to work, or you're a masochist or something like that, there are a few ways to handle special characters manually. In the interest of time, however, we're not going to cover all of these in the video. Instead, we've provided written directions for these below in the video description. Take a look down there if you'd like. That's it for this OWL Byte, but stay tuned for more exciting content in the future. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. You know what to do. Oh, by the way, by default, N dashes are Command numpad hyphen on Macs and Control numpad hyphen on Windows. That'll save you some time.